Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. In today's video, we're going to finally be doing a wig video. I'm going to be showing you guys how I bleach, plucked, and do everything to achieve this natural hairline. So if you want to see that, just stay tuned. So first, I just want to thank Rosehair for partnering with me on this video. They sent over one of their wigs and it came in this beautiful box with all these goodies and accessories. I believe I got the one of their curly wigs. I'm not sure of the exact name, but all the links will be in the description box down below. So this is how the hair came. It was a curly wig, HD lace, of course, because you guys know I'm obsessed with HD lace and it's so easy to use. I was in 20 inches and it was a 13 by 6, I believe, but that was the lace. So you can see the lace is a pure HD lace, which I love. So I'm just going to start by getting my BW2 bleaching powder and my high test 40 volume developer. First, I like to go in with my got2b spray and spray the lace. I find that this helps the bleach not to run through and over bleach your knots, like over bleach the hair itself. So definitely try this tip if you've never done it before, because it definitely helps. So you should probably wear gloves, but if you're like me, then I'm an OG, I'm a professional, so yeah, mind your business. Anyways, I don't measure how much powder and developer I use, I just eyeball it. But basically you want to mix together until you have the consistency of like toothpaste, so it's not too runny, but it's very like, I don't know how to explain it, more like a paste, definitely. So yeah, just mix until you get that paste. You don't want it to be too runny because you don't want it to seep through your lace and over bleach your knots. So definitely it should be like this. You see me shaking my brush and it's like not running off. That's how it should be. So I'm just going to use my brush to apply that in an upwards motion, starting from the back of the lace towards the hairline. If you see that butter knife beside my hand, usually I use a knife to apply my bleach to my lace, but I find that the brush was working for this hair because the lace wasn't actually as flat, so the brush was helping me more than the knife was, let's just say that. But knives usually help because it spreads like butter, I guess. So you can try either one and just let me know whichever one works for you, but this one was working for me in the moment, so I just went ahead and used my brush. I'm just gonna apply that all over the lace. So now I'm gonna just start plucking the lace. This is after the hair has been washed and dried. I just let it air dry, but the hair itself is still kind of wet, but I just make sure like the wig cap is dry. So I just section off just the front of the hair and I just pluck random sections. You don't want to pluck in one section because you don't want to create a bald patch. So you just want to plug in random sections so it's evenly distributed. And then I go in with my wax stick just to lay it back so I can see how the hairline is coming along. And I just pluck and pluck and pluck some more. You just want to basically pluck until it looks like a real hairline. What's good about this wig is that this hair didn't require much plucking because I barely plucked anything and it already looked really good. So that's amazing. That's why I love the HD lace. I feel like all the wigs I've had with HD lace did not come like that bulky lace look, so you have to pluck like a million hair, like, so I love that. So yeah, I use my wax stick and then I go in with my hot comb just to help me to lay the wig flat before install. So I'm just gonna start by applying this Let's Jam extra hold, whatever this says on the screen. I'm gonna apply that to my edges just to brush them back because you want to protect your edges under those wigs. Like, we're trying to protect her hair. It's called a protective style. So make sure you brush your edges back to keep them from getting caught in the glue. And then I'm gonna go ahead and remove like the extra shine with my fingers just so that the glue sticks, or you can use alcohol, but I don't have to. And I'm gonna apply my wig cap. This came with the hair, but you can get these at the beauty supply store, Amazon, literally anywhere. I apply that, and I like to do the ball cap method. Not everyone does, but I usually do it, so that's what works for me. So I'm just gonna take this tiny scissors and I'm just gonna cut holes in where my ears are. This helps the sideburn area to lay flat because that's usually the problem area when laying wigs. But if you do this step, you are able to get the flattest install that you can get. So make sure you cut the ear tabs from the lace. to lay my wig cap down, I use my Ghost Bond glue. This is also the glue I will be using to apply my wig. Don't mind my glue, is very busted and old, but it still gets the job done, so that's all that matters. I like to apply that in thin sections, just lay it all flat and let it dry. I learned this technique from when I got my hair done professionally, wig install for the first time, with the first and only time. So I stopped using the Got To Be glue spray to lay my wig cap down. I just used the glue. Now I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut off the extra wig cap because we don't need that. So we're just going to cut it and make sure that we cut as close to where we glued that as possible, so we don't have any lifting. Oh my god, can I speak? So we don't have any lifting in the front area, but even if we do, we can always go back in with some more glue or Got To Be spray, depends on whatever you use. I'm just gonna go in with some of my bronzer. You can use foundation, concealer, anything you want. Just make sure that the wig cap matches like your skin tone basically. Now for the wig, oh my god, look at this hairline. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. Like the curls are popping, the hair is soft, like I'm literally in love. So I'm gonna start by pinning the hair up out of the way so that I can work on this lace, honey. For my lace, I like to cut 3 sections. So I create 2 small cuts in the front, creating 3 flabs, or I don't know, why did I say flabs? That sounds so disgusting, but you get the point. 3 of these tab thingies, just so I can work in sections. If you're a beginner, please work in sections. Do not put the glue on the entire front of your head and it's gonna be a mess. So just work in sections. I find that this works better. If you're a professional, then you do you. I'm gonna also cut the ear tabs, so you want to make sure that the wig is laying flat around your ear, not resting on your ear. So that's what I'm doing. I'm cutting off the extra lace in that area. Now I'm applying my glue. As I said earlier, I'm using the Got To Be glue. I've always used this glue, so I just find that works for me. You can use Bohold. I always wanted to try Erica J's glue, but I haven't got around to it yet, so who knows, maybe my next wig video will be trying Erica J's glue. Anyways, I'm gonna use the thing that I'm using to apply my glue, it's literally like those kebab sticks, and we bought them and I've never used them for a kebab. I always use them for my wigs, which is so funny. But anyways, I find that it applies the glue really flat and they're disposable, so I just use them. And you want to make sure that if you're applying multiple layers of glue, that the glue is drying in between each step. So if you apply layer number 1, make sure that the glue is dry before you go with another layer, just to prevent it from caking up. So now I'm going in with layer number 2. I only did 2 layers because I don't know, I just felt like it. Also, I was running low on glue, so I wanted to preserve it. But you can do as much as you like. The more layers you use, the longer your wig will last basically. Also, I do want to apologize for the lighting in this video. I was using natural sunlight, and everyone knows that the sun works in its own time, so just please ignore that. But I feel like I still look good anyways. But get into this lace, honey. Like, do you see this hairline? And listen, I wasn't even done yet, so it looks so good. It's so melted and just like perfection. Anyways, I'm just going down that front section where I applied my 2 layers of glue, pressing that in with my fingers. I don't recommend using your fingers because the glue, like, it just might get messy, so I always like to use a comb. I don't know why I was using my fingers, acting like I'm a professional and shit, but yeah, use a comb to just help you lay the wig flat in that area. Then I go in and I do the same thing to the sides. Just repeat the same steps. Apply your layer of glue, make sure that it's dried before you go in with the second layer, and then you can melt your wig. So once all my wig is glued down, I just take this elastic band. The video got cut off, but I basically just take the elastic band and lay it down so that the glue sets. You want to keep this on for about 10 minutes, or the longer you keep it on, the more your lace will be melted. So just keep that in mind. Then I use my wax stick to just lay the front of the hair flat, and then I go in with my, oh, can I speak? I went in with my hot comb. Jeez. I went in with the hot comb, as you can see here, and the hairline is just giving me everything. It's just giving everything that it's supposed to give. Then I just go back in with my tweezers just to pluck a little extra, because you know what? You can't pluck too, well, I'm not going to say that you can't pluck too much, but you get the gist what I'm saying. We want it to look as natural as possible, so we're going to just pluck until we get that desired look. Listen, this is very much given, como se dice, scalp, okay, bitch? Like, period. So to cut the extra lace, I like to use a razor because it gives that jagged edge. When you use the scissors, it just gives that blunt cut. And we work so hard to pluck this lace so it can look like it's coming from our scalp. Why would we go in with the scissors? Like, tell me. Use a razor because it helps to look more natural, okay? And you can also work in sections. Like you see, I do one section at a time. Just take your time with this section. Don't cut yourself. I've definitely done that in the past. Not in this video, but I've done it in the past. So don't cut yourself like me. When you cut the extra lace, you might have some sections where you need some more glue. That's perfectly fine. Just go ahead and apply glue to those sections, lay it flat, and then move on. Now this is where I'm gonna attempt to do baby hairs. This is the worst part for me. I do not know how to do baby hairs at all. I find that it's so hard. Like, it looks easy when you watch someone, but let me tell you, it's hard. But I don't know, they came out okay, I guess. I just pulled some hair out from the section, but the hairline, oh my god, I just might cry. Anyways, I just pulled some hair out, and then I just used the hot comb to like lay those flat and lay them in the direction that I want it to go. And then I went in with the elastic band once again, just so it can set into place, you know, because I don't want any stubborn hair around here. That sounds so weird. Oh my god, I should just stop talking now. So I used a razor blade to just cut off extra hair because they were in my face, like it was bothering me. But moment of silence for this hairline. Like, are you seeing this? Like, I can't be the only one. Excuse me, who did your hair? Oh, I did. Now this is where I was attempting to lay my baby hairs. Definitely was struggling a bit, but you know what, sometimes you just have to struggle and make your way through life. Like, that's just how life works. So I was trying to use the Let's Jam that I used to lay my natural edges earlier to lay this. It wasn't really working out, but I think once I laid it down with the elastic band, it kind of stayed, because I don't like those crispy edges with the got to be. Like, I don't like those crispy looking edges. Like, I want it to look natural. Like, yeah, I don't want those crispy looking things. Like, this ain't the Krabby Patty, bitch. Like, this is a wig. So this is the final look. This is how everything came out. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, please leave a comment. Just let me know. Like, I like your feedback, you know. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because why not? Like, why are you like playing around? So go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for more videos. I am back, and this is just the beginning. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.